Hi Sagittarius, this is your horoscope for September 2017. It's really nice to be with you. Thanks for joining me. Now, it is Mercury retrograde, so I've changed the format of all my videos. Let me know what you think. I make these videos for you guys, okay? So that you can know what's going on for your sign, for the sun sign. But if you don't find them accessible, then tell me how I can improve them. If you want them to be longer or shorter, let me know. If you want a chart to be right there, then let me know. If you want me to make any other changes, let me know. If you prefer it, me sitting in the office or here. I make these for you, so your opinion is the most important. So let me know how I can improve these so that you enjoy them more. So for this month, September, we've got Uranus trining Mars until the 11th of September, and that happens in your 5th and 9th houses. So Uranus is the rebel. It's the archetypal eccentric. It's the planet that really forces us to do things in our own unique way. And that sits in your 5th house of love, romance, fun, and children. So you're really going to want to enjoy yourself this month up until the 11th. Mars is in the 9th, and the 9th is travel, expansion, and growth. So Sag, you're not going to be particularly happy working really hard and just putting your nose to the grindstone and just working yourself into the ground. Up until the 11th of September, you really want to just have fun. You want to have romance in your life. You want to enjoy yourself. You want to travel. You want to have days off. So if you do have time off work, you can schedule, or if you can go on a trip, even if it's just at a weekend, make sure you do that before the 11th because it's going to really, really make you feel happy. Mercury moves into Leo from Virgo on the 1st of September, and it moves into your 9th house. It moves backwards. So because Mercury is in retrograde, it was in Virgo. Now it's going back into Leo, and your 9th house is the same house of travel and education. So Mercury in Leo really wants to do things. It's fired up. It's excited. The 9th house is about making your life bigger. So communication even will get bigger. You might discover something new. Make yourself teachable, open up to new possibilities. You don't know everything there is to do in life. If you feel bored, if you're like, oh, you know, I'm 45, I've done everything there is to do in life, what else is there? There's a lot more that you haven't discovered yet. Go out and look. There's always more to learn. Venus is in Leo until the 20th in your 9th house. So Venus and Mars, the archetypal male and the archetypal female, they are both in your 9th house of travel, okay, and education and growth and expansion. Male and female, when they come together, they create new life, new beginnings. So there's this rebirth in terms of, I want to grow as an individual. Maybe in a physical sense, I want to go on a trip and find new countries and cultures. Or in an abstract sense, I want to develop as a person. I want to learn new things. I want to study. I want to grow. When Venus goes into Virgo in your 10th, on the 20th, that's when you focus on work again, and that's when you really get productive and the learning stops. So up until the 20th, really open your mind and see what can come in. On the 5th of September, Mercury goes direct in your 9th house in Leo. So when Mercury goes direct, communication becomes far less stifled, far less complicated. That's going to drive you even more to go on a trip, to do something exciting, to learn something new. On the 6th of September, we have the full moon occurring in Pisces in your 4th house. I will make separate videos on the full moon and new moon just to go into more detail because they can be quite complicated. But the full moon in Pisces happens in your 4th house of family. So you're going to be showered with this very forgiving, self-sacrificing energy when it comes to this full moon. And because it's in your 4th house, you're really going to be very forgiving when it comes to family. So if you struggle with family and a parent always says something and you always react by snapping, you won't snap this time because you'll just be able to let it go, and you'll just be able to say, just let it be. Let it go, let it, as Elsa says. Also on the 6th, we've got Mars moving into Virgo and into your 10th house. So the focus, Mars is the archetypal male principle, what I want. It's in Virgo, very analytical, very systematic, and very kind of consistent and practical. 10th house, this is really, it's on the 6th of September. So Mars is in Virgo in your 10th house all month. So you can really, really, really do well in your working life. You can really understand things which have eluded you. So especially if you're someone who's like a scientist or someone who works with very rational things like physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, rocket science, neurology, medicine, anything like that, you're going to be able to make a discovery that will add something to your profession. Of course, not every Sagittarius is going to be able to do that, but if you are working in a field that you're passionate about, all of this Mars in Virgo energy in your 10th means that you have a greater understanding of your career and the content of your career than you've ever had before. On the 11th of September, Mercury, the communication planet, goes into Virgo, a sign it rules in your 10th house, so you're like the career whisperer, okay? Out of all of the signs, you're the best at career this month. You're really going to thrive. You really will know what your career is, what it needs to improve, and how you can do that, and you will be able to take practical steps to make the improvements in September. So it's not like the improvements are coming next year, they will come this September. On the 20th, the new moon occurs in Virgo again, and that's in your 10th house, so it's pulling in even more Virgo energy into your 10th house. So you're not just the work whisperer, you're the ultimate worker who has complete insights into their subject, and that's why you're going to be able to take it to the next level. I'm serious, you know, we need people to make progress. People who have cancer for the last 50 years, or it could be less than that even, have been given chemotherapy. And now we've got immunotherapy coming out. I saw it in the news this morning. It's $475,000 per treatment, I think, or for the whole treatment. But immunotherapy is, they look at the cancer, they take out your white blood cells that fight infections and things, and they program these white cells to attack the cancer and for your own body to get rid of this tumor, instead of chemotherapy, which destroys your whole body and ruins everything. So we need scientists, we need people like this to come up with ideas, to come up with the cure for HIV, and some people are able to do that. You know, some people, and you Sagittarians are one of the most intelligent signs of the zodiac anyway. You learn, you teach, you understand, and with your natural qualities, and this month with all this Virgo adding to your 10th house, if you are in a technical field, or even if you're in an artistic field, you will be able to make a breakthrough in your work as a result of your own personal understanding, not anyone else's, yours. Okay, finally, at the end of the month, on the 30th of September, Mercury moves into Libra, and that's in your 11th house. Okay, so at the end of the month, the focus changes a little bit, and you become more focused on socializing and having fun and not being so serious. So make sure that you really progress and do the work in September, because then in October you can celebrate and you can enjoy your successes. So it looks like a really good month for you. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Just click on the readings tab to order your reading. And what I do is I use astrology, tarot, and numerology in my readings. For the astrology, I use your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth to draw up the chart, and that's basically a blueprint of your soul. I can see what your life mission is, what your vocational aptitudes are, what your strengths and weaknesses are, and by using the predictive astrology and the astrocartography, I can see what's coming up in your love life, in your health, in your career, your finances, where the best place for you to live is. It's all right there. That's why I love astrology so much. So if you'd like that, then please get in touch with me and book a reading on the website. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you in October.